For a technology like Industry 4.0. Thanks to KKR and KSR Institute of Technology and Science for providing us this opportunity. I sincerely thank Dr. P. Babu, Principal of the College, Academic Director Dr. K. Hari Babu, Convener Professor R. Ramesh, HOD of CSE Department, and Coordinator Dr. MSSI. I once again thank on behalf of Pantech Solution since you have provided us this opportunity or sharing this kind of technology oriented towards the students during this lockdown period. KKR and KSR Institute of Technology and Science is popularly known as ITS and was established in the year of 2008 by GSR and KKR Education Society in Vijanapadu village, Guntur district, Andhra Pradesh. KITS is approved by AICTE New Delhi and permanently affiliated to Jawaharlal Nehru University. So here the courses that are available are nothing but electrical and electronics, electronics and communication, computer science and engineering, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, information technology, computer science and engineering for artificial intelligence, and computer science and engineering for data science. So these are the UGPG courses. I hope everyone is audible towards my sound. So today we will be looking for Industry 4.0. So 4.0, it is nothing but the fourth revolution of the industry, right? So what are the previous revolutions of the industry? So before that, we would like to just explain what is our industry. So our industry is nothing but it is more than 16 plus years experience. We have more than 100 staffs. We have conducted more than 85,000 students workshops. So we also conduct faculty development programs and internships in plant trainings. Then we are conducting project regarding training facilities for students as well as the staff. We also have our R&D at Sholinganallur, Chennai. We also been expertised in different domains. So different domains in the sense Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, robotics, Python programming, and Python web designing, blockchain, augmented reality, virtual reality, PCB design, circuit simulation. So these are all the areas which we have been specialized. So before going for this kind of domains, so this is a major domain that is required for industry, right? So whenever just even when I was studying engineering, at the same time they used to say that there are different evolutions of industry, there are different technologies, there are different domains. The similar way only you guys are also have been passed out, right? So in what way? Let it be the faculties or students, anyone. So whenever if we go for like this kind of technology evolution, so what is that 4.0? Then what was the previous things? So that and all we have to be focused. So among this one kind of technology, how to integrate it? So definitely if we go for industry oriented, whenever if we catch up the industry, therefore we cannot say that it is a single applicant, right? So for example, if you are saying that IT, so IT is mainly requirement for software oriented development, right? So how it is getting combined with other industries? So only the developing software comes under the IT, whereas the backup system or the drives or the controllers, processors, so that and all completely goes with the PCB designing or processor working departments, right? So that comes under special. Then it is nothing but the entire offices chilled with the help of ACs, right? So air conditioners, and for giving up a huge power supply. Therefore, we require electrical and electronics engineer. Then, in order to maintain the entire system of the office, so therefore we will be having a system admin. He belongs to any of the domains. So his job is to nothing but to overview that complete system, whatever the problems, or to rectify it regarding the functioning or why the software is not taking. So here it especially takes us a hardware engineer, right? And whenever if we go for the other hardware engineer industries, like manufacturing industries in the sense for hardware testing, hardware prototyping, so these are all nothing but the different positions given to the employers of the particular organization, right? So here itself we can see it is embedded with all the technologies. Okay, so it is nothing but the cyber physical system, Internet of Things, industrial Internet of Things. So these kind of technologies that has been inserted or that has been attached towards the previous versions. So that is nothing but the Industry 4.0. And with the help of the Industry 4.0, everything has become little bit more easier and legible. So in what way we can say that it was legible, or it is very easy, or how it is working and how it is developed. But whenever after the automation, many of them are saying that many of them lose their jobs, or many of them require the skills in order to operate like this things. So what kind of particular options we will be looking it for, right? Then whenever we go for like this operations or the job oriented issues, definitely we engineers will be having the n number of jobs, whereas the small workers such as the routine workers for human machine interfaces which we use, only some of the people will be losing their jobs. But whereas it is possible to uh, develop that persons, because since we are coming out from a little bit passed out, right? I'm uh, taking about the students for such as if I am having 2 years experience in this current field, so I will be able to take care and awareness for that kind of persons. But they might be having 10 to 15 years experience in that particular working with the machine field or whatever the work they are doing, right? So with the help of that awareness, it is easily possible to change it, or we can change their mind and we can enable them to work. And there is another one application over here for job oriented things. So whenever if you go for the job application over here, this job entirely belongs to engineering department. So it is nothing but one who develops this kind of application, and there is another one person who maintains this application. So development person will be going on with another development, whereas maintenance person will be maintaining the each and every developments. It depends based on the industry, right? I can give you a clear example for that. So whenever if you are in the college, if you are having any of the machines, you can say it as a CPU or your system lab, everything. So for that inspection, they will be coming. So before that inspection or auditing, definitely they will be having a session, nothing but to service it, which and all has been under repair. So in this way only we will be entirely going on with this complete maintenance services. Okay. So I hope everyone has been clear just got an intro regarding this, right? Yeah, Industry 4.0 is nothing but it is a new concept of selling a job in the market only. But whenever if you are going to this job, we should be particularly certified or we have to be specialized in some domains. So if you are going with CSE or IT, they have to be good in programming or networking engineer, or in hardware sides in the sense they have to be good in working with maintenance of the hardwares. So for them the programming itself is a huge area. It will be like a C, like Java, C++, then Python. Then we can go with Android application development. In web page itself we can create it with JavaScript, or we can go with HTML, PHP. Then we will be going with Python web designing. Then web development, that is another one area. Then other than this, for them the 3D architecture designers, especially for creating the games. So in this way only we will be assigning that entire focusing, right? So that will be the job opportunities. So that also comes under industry 4.0. How in the sense I can especially mention here it as cyber physical systems. So whenever if we go for the cyber physical systems, prevention of hacking or creating a security layer for the hacking. So white hat hackers or whenever if you go for that white hat hackers, in the sense they will be generating the another security level according to the current level by comparing this current level and all. So not only this hacking methods in order to maintain the security for the systems. So for this industry 4.0, what is the security for IOT? We can say it as cyber security, and within that itself we can call it as uh, blockchain. So with the help of different blocks, it is very difficult to hack a particular system. Right till now, the research is going on. Definitely, there will be soon as an implementation with the help of blockchain. So these are nothing but the some of the evolutions that can be said of the different industry. So whenever we go for 1.0, we will be having only the wooden stand or wooden gear system and all. Later on, we started with some of the assembly, and also we were able to produce some electricity. Then we got some iron, steel, and all. Whereas the Tata has been invented with the steel plants, as well as they created some aluminiums with the alloys. Later on, the technology started. Then within the year of 1969 itself, we have started to work with the computers and all. But those computers were not much advanced, which we have now, right? They were able to read only the binary codings, or some programming facilities only can be done. For each and every controlling system, we require different computers, right? But whereas now with a single system, it may be a laptop or tab or a PC, we can connect n number of system as a wide area network, right? So this comes under a particular system, and within the system itself we can categorize this belongs to this particular function, this belongs to that particular function. For example, if there are 10 standalone robots at your industry, therefore, within that industry, you have to monitor each and every robot performance. So, if you connect it with the help of the LAN performance or through the USB cables such as RS-232, it will be easy to monitor with the help of the COM ports. So, with the help of the communication ports, therefore, we will be able to monitor what is the performance analysis of each and every robot, and therefore we will be able to connect it or write it in the Excel. So that comes under complete automation. Then the later on. So now I have spoke about the LAN cable connection, right? So without the wire connection, we are elaborating with the help of the wireless technology. So based on that wireless technology, we will be completely getting the data, or we can easily accessible from anywhere. Okay. So for industry 4.0, I don't know that whether I should say our industry belong to 4.0 or not, but I can relate you some examples. For example, during this lockdown, I am able to reach my voice to all over the India, those who are watching this particular webinar. That is nothing but it is entirely through the cloud system only. So here I have my backups of my complete internet, and as well as the required power supply and one system in order to broadcast whatever I am saying. And one mic has been connected in order to share my language as well as my speech. And you guys, everyone is able to hear only with the help of the device which is there at the size of your palm, nothing but known as the smartphone. So this is one kind of technology, right? So that also comes under industry 4.0. Then I am able to share the entire technology through this. So not only speaking through internet, right? I can share my technology outputs. So that also done with the help of the same system. So it is nothing but the advancement of the system, whatever we are using. So based on this advancement of the system only, we will be able to implement it more and more. So like whatever the devices I can say in the sense, IoT based home automation, or controlling the lab with the help of my phone itself. With the help of remote desktop enabled by the Google, I can control my laptop wherever I am. Only the thing I require is nothing but internet connection. Let it be laptop or PC, anything. If it is connected towards the internet connection, I am able to control it. So that is one kind of advantage, right? So what is the common factor over here? The network as well as my some of the personal IDs over here. Similarly, we will be solving some of the issues. Most of the software issues will be solved with the help of TeamViewer or any desk in that way. So that is one kind of advancement in technology. I no need to go and approach that particular client. So that client also doesn't not read or to reach towards our office. It can be entirely done with the help of phone itself. So this is entirely the function regarding towards our technologies only. Okay, and in Industry 4.0, the main thing that is played, it is nothing but IoT, Internet of Things. If you are applying the normal Internet of Things, it is generally comes under the home automation or educational purpose. Whereas industrial IoT, IIoT, it completely belongs towards the processing or analyzing the whole industrial area. For example, if I am taking the example of Ashok Leyland, this Leyland is has two branches in Hosur itself, Plant 1 and Plant 2, and they have one human resource office in between this Plant 1 and Plant 2, and there is another one branch at Chennai, Ennur. Okay, so this is the branches that are available towards the Tamil Nadu. Okay, so how they are able to monitor the data? So definitely there will be some backend workers. They will be uploading towards the cloud, and these data can be easily accessed towards a single admin who is a who does want to recover it or who does want to read it. Okay, so now the thing is nothing but there is another one technology which we can enable it, right? Nowadays, if you try to purchase a new laptop, if you are going with SSD, in the sense they will be maximum providing you only till 512 GB of hard disk, right? But if you pay some amount towards a Google, they will start to provide their 1 TB of cloud storage. So you have to pay only the monthly rent over there, right? So even though it is monthly 600 or 1000, in that way, it depends upon the situation you choose. So based on the situation you choose, you will be able to get the 1 TB hard drive over there. But whatever we are similarly using it over here. So we can keep only the important things what and all we require towards our hard disk. The rest of the things such as the documents, photos, that and all can be accessed through online itself. So that is one kind of advancement. Then autonomous car. So autonomous car is nothing but embedding all the technologies, mechanical, electrical, electronics, and some of the artificial intelligence have also been applied. So in order to detect the lane or in order to move towards a particular path. So till now, whatever the autonomous car which we have seen in the sense, only traveling through the straight roads. The straight roads has been detected only with the help of navigation. So for the navigation, what is the requirement over here? It is nothing but communication is required between the satellite as well as your navigation machine. So do you guys have any doubt regarding towards this? This is nothing but the evolution as well as what are the technologies we used over here. So similarly today we will be seeing one of the output or demo, a simple demo, nothing but connecting your mobile camera towards your laptop. So it is generally known as the IP cam, and in this way only the cameras will be able to recognize or we can monitor the complete activities of the industry. Definitely they will be fixing the CCTV, and these data will be shared through wirelessly with the help of the cloud. So that only the function. So I can relate this kind of technology in that way. So it is just a prototype accessing the mobile camera towards the laptop, where even my laptop also have the webcam. So what are the technologies included over here? Industrial Internet of Things, big data, cloud computing, additive manufacturing, advanced robotics, augmented and virtual reality. So if I say about this thing in the sense, nowadays there is a new implementation or new interfacing also. It is nothing but interfacing or combining augmented reality with Internet of Things. So whereas we can upload the data directly towards the cloud with the help of the cameras, or we will be able to control the entire functions wherever we are sitting, or we will be able to see some graphical or some 3D oriented things through the camera itself, through some visualizations. So that is one of the most trending technology which is going in the world or still under research in the sense. You can say it as augmented reality as well as virtual reality. So these are nothing but the different components that has been used at Industry 4.0, such as the mobile devices in the sense in order to see the monitoring purpose. The monitoring can be done with the help of app or any of the web page or web address. Whenever if you are connecting, we require only the mail ID as well as the password. Then IoT platforms, generally known to everyone, I think so. With different clouds, we will be able to monitor it. So the mobile device can be communicate with the help of Internet of Things only. Then location detection, nothing but GPS, global positioning system, navigating the particular person from a particular place to his destination. Advanced human mission interfaces, nothing but the augmented reality oriented interfaces or wireless technologies controlling remote control towards the entire system. Then authentication and fraud detection, nothing but the cyber security job. Whenever if you are going towards the cyber security, you should be able to detect which and all the fake and which and all the good. Mostly the fraud detection are done in order to net banking only. So once again, I remind you all, please be safe with your banking techniques. Still, the fraud detection is there as our Indian banks are still not been applied with some of the security level. It is very easy. If you have any queries, you can just post it in the chat box. Therefore, the other thing is nothing but the 3D printing. So whatever the design which we think, with the help of a plastic, we can easily mold it, right? Not cannot be set as a plastic, can be set as a fiber material. So with the help of the fiber material, we will be able to mold it. For example, on the top left, you can see one sensor, right? It is nothing but the PAS sensor. So for the covering of the PAS sensor, it is completely the plastic. So there are some technical reasons why they have made that curvature in order to detect a wide range. But that curvature, it has been completely created with the help of 3D printing only. So we can make many different cases in that way with the help of 3D printing machine. Smart sensors. So these are some of the basics of the smart sensors which is used for the prototype. So whenever if you go for that prototype and the product, generally the product, whenever we go towards that, everything will be miniaturized with the help of VLSI technology. So they will be designing all that sensors or any of the controllers chips into a miniature size so that it will be easy to carry over, and if there is any fault, some of them can be replaced, some cannot be replaced. Augmented reality, in the sense, within our real technique, there is some imaginary parts. So the reality is nothing but whenever the camera is shown, I am the real one. So within the screen, if you see some of the buttons as a virtual or in some other state, whenever if I touch that button, there should be some output should be occurred. Okay, so that can be said as a augmented reality. Yeah, the security issues towards the industry 4.0 is nothing but it is entirely regarding cyber security. We have to prevent hacking for both laptop as well as the personal computer, everything. If you have any doubt, you can just post it in the comment box. If you have any doubt, you can just post it in the chat box. So similarly, we have many other components also, such as big data analytics and multi-level customer interaction, fog, edge detection, or cloud computing. Here, edge is mainly used for artificial intelligence. If you guys are free, you can just log in towards Intel's OpenWindow toolkit, edge detection uh, interfaced with AI. So it is completely regarding towards edges, nothing but communication purpose. So that is it indicates as edge. This level is nothing but for communication purpose only, the basic communication. Then data visualization and triggering. This data visualization can be done with the help of cloud also. So since we have a lot of components within this industry 4.0, therefore we were going to see only that internet of things related. So what are the uses of internet of things? It is nothing but analyze the data, sensing and collecting the data, communication between two different devices, connecting two different devices and storing the data or sending the data. Yeah, definitely we can use the same implementation of IoT towards Industry 4.0. Data to prevent the data going to the other countries, we have to start a data encryption and decryption method. I think there are some basic algorithms used for it. AES algorithm, I think so. Then random forest. So with the help of that random forest and all, it will be automatically generating that OTP, and with the help of OTP, you will be able to encrypt the data or decrypt the data. Fog computing, it is only less type of application. It is mostly used in researching area, especially in space centers. Okay. So here it is nothing but why we are focusing to the internet, because whenever we go for that particular internet, actually the SIM, whenever the mobile has been inverted, the SIM has changed some part of the world. We can send the messages, we can talk to each other by connecting to their 10 respective numbers, right? And similarly in landline, we will be able to talk only, and there were many defects also. We may be occurring with wrong calls or call interruptions. Similarly, it is also occurring in mobile, but it is not as much as a higher level while comparing towards a landline, right? So with the SIM itself, we were able to send only the messages, but at a particular stage, they have started to release internet connection even towards with the help of SIM. In previous and all, if you take only that landline connection, we will be able to get the internet to it, right? And that too for sending the mail, or if you are doing any of the calls, everything will be charged. Nowadays it is completely free because it is a freeware technology. We are only paying only for the maintenance, right? And as well as regarding towards the particular data which we require, maybe 2 GB or we are opting for a 10 GB or unlimited in case if you are going for the broadband in that ways, right? So now it is very easy to communicate. So for that only, IoT plays a major role in Industry 4.0. Yeah, all the internet-oriented connected things can be hacked easily. Even cloud computing also, it is possible to hack only. If I might have studied the hacking means I might have given a challenge. Just give me your mail ID or your phone number, then I will be hacking your entire things. Only some, a small data is more than enough. Civil engineering in Industry 4.0. Whenever if you go for the civil engineering, they can simulate the data or they can make a 3D drawings and all within the system itself. Then they can measure the temperature or the humidity of the complete structure, or many of them will be using that water level, right, in order to soak their complete concrete oriented designs. So for that they can use that water level sensor and the embedded system in order to monitor it. For this monitoring sections and all, we will be able to use this completely towards civil engineering. I am not sure what happened to your Gmail account. Just give the forgot password and try to log in. Yeah, definitely. Cloud computing requires a huge speed of data. For example, the things which you are watching with the Amazon Prime or Netflix, everything is from the cloud only we are accessing, right? So if the network speed is low, it is very difficult to visualize it. Yeah, mechanical engineer will play a major role in IoT. Sorry, not in IoT, Industry 4.0, because whatever the vehicles which are currently releasing, I'm saying only regarding towards the vehicles, uh, everything is interconnected with embedded system, right? So whenever if you go for like this kind of approachabilities, definitely we will be having like the kind of functions towards it. See, IoT, it is nothing but a common platform. It is common to EEE, ECE or CSE. The entire cloud computing and web page designing, everything is done from the side of CSE. Only the hardware for working that IoT, it is developed with the help of ECE. This I am saying by engineering departments. IoT is nothing but it is a common application that has been generated for a common purpose such as monitoring or sending data or home automation in that way. But IIoT in the sense it is a specific creation that has been provided only for the particular organization. So here what we have owned in the sense we have owned the particular Pantech e-learning channel, and the other side is nothing but purchasing for that complete video conferencing tools. So in this way only we have been owned. That can be said as a completely towards a revolutionize of industrial Internet of Things, because we are providing only the technical content. Our industry is completely has been originated only for the purpose of sharing the technical knowledge, right? So for us, this is only the implementation of IoT. Whereas if we go for the manufacturing industries, you can monitor the conveyors or the working times or the times the conveyor has been run so far, then how many products has been released or dispatched. For example, we can take with our e-commerce itself, because they require these kind of data: how many products has been dispatched, where are their products currently, who has ordered it, whether their credentials are correct, So these are all the complete functions. And here you can see within this particular IoT architecture, we have many applications other than particular the TIPLE or EC is working, because not only the front end players will be highlighted, even the back end players. It depends upon the application what they prefer for. So what kind of application, in the sense, if you are going for monitoring an electrical drive, then there electrical will be playing a major role, whereas IoT is used only for the controlling. If you want to go for a secure devices or creating some Android application oriented web pages, then therefore that particular developer will be highlighted. That team will be highlighted over there. Whereas in backend they will be giving the support such as providing this clouds or in that functions and all. So it is nothing but it is uh, common to all. Cannot be separated by different functions. Role of digital twin. It is nothing but it is a part of IoT. So with the help of IoT or internet, we are able to replicate this entire system. Okay. For example, I can show you one demo. So this demo is nothing but how to control a light. Okay. So therefore, first I will turn on my camera so that it will be very easy to view for you. So I hope everyone is able to see me. I think so. Yeah. So, so here now you can see this is my particular room, and within this room I have fixed one IoT bulb over here. It is nothing but a light which works with the help of internet, and this is nothing but its app over here. Okay. So with this app, this is a Wipro designed thing. So with this app, I can change the color. So here you can see what is the differences going on. So there is another one option, converting this entire RGB, right? So this and all completely it is coded with some kind of functions only. This is just only a part of home automation. Okay. And similarly, I can turn on and turn off. I can schedule the time. So by what time we should turn on and what time we should turn off. Similarly, find out what is the time left. Setting the timer. That is only the function. So I can change the light according to the scenery. So if I am going with colorful, it will be in this way. So gorgeous, these are all nothing but each and every functions which you will be able to see over here. We can also edit the color according to the functions that has been provided. So it will be automatically changing it over here. Okay. So when I come back to the light over here, I'll be getting it as a normal function. Similarly, controlling the brightness. 0, little bit increased, reached towards a 100%. Right. And similarly, within the same app itself, I will be able to add these much components if I have purchased the same organization's components, such as Bluetooth light or Bluetooth plugin, Bluetooth switch, or Wi-Fi power cord, smart camera. So in this we will see how the smart camera will be working on. So for that, yeah, for working with the smart camera, I should disable this. So I hope everyone is able to see my screen, I think. I think, yeah, the code is over here. So here you can see that this is the entire function. So it is very easy. So I will just change one format over here. Sorry, because since I am working in Python 3, I have to change this command URL lib.request, and this URL lib is nothing but in order to connect my phone. So yeah, here also. Okay. So now I have a app named as nothing but IP webcam. So within this IP webcam, since I have interconnected everything towards my same Wi-Fi, I'll be getting an IP address. So once if I start server, okay, you guys will be able to see some IP address over there, and I have to change that IP address over here. So it is 168.0.102. Therefore, if I run it, you will be able to see that particular window. I hope it takes some time in order to display. This works only completely based on the internet speed, because if this internet speed in the sense, since I am working with the network, that is the main reason. So you can see I'm completely sharing towards only with my mobile. Okay. If you guys now post the doubts, I won't be able to see since I have logged out from that YouTube. Okay, so in this way only we will be able to see it. Yeah, if you guys want, in the sense, I can also share how the camera will be working. Okay, so now just I will show how the app should be started as a server. Just I will cast my screen towards the system. Okay. Yeah. So within this is my application. So once I start application, just check it over here. It is connected through Wi-Fi, and therefore this is nothing but the entire system. So here you can see that IPv4. So you have to enter that entire IP address towards your system. I think better than this, my camera is good. System camera is good. Since I am casting it, you will be feeling some difficulties. Okay. So if you have any doubts, now you can post it so that now I will be able to reply towards your doubts. This is completely with the Python 3 only. There is no special coding app and all. If you guys have any doubt, you can just ping through the chat box. Do you guys have any doubts? If there is anything which you are not able to understand, definitely we can help you. No, this is not MIT app. It is Wipro's app only. Wipro has its own app for this kind of appliances. No sensors are used. If sensor was there within that particular system, therefore it will be able to monitor what is the voltage or what is the current from the side of an electrical side. There is no sensor used. This is not the app which we have designed, and for webcam, I have used it as IP webcam app, and to control this light, I have used Wipro's software only, application software. Okay, so similarly, how the data logging is done with the help of clouds. So I can go with ThinkSpeak. So this is nothing but the normal cloud which we'll be using for prototypes and all. So this is nothing but the cloud which we'll be using for the hardwares, and there are some previous datas over here. So I think this particular ID has been created 1 year ago. So from the starting or from the last year, I would be able to get the data, and I am able to export this data also. So once if I want to export in the sense, I can select the time zone. So based on the time zone, therefore if I click on the download from this particular channel, I will be able to get all the data as CSV files or Excel sheet, which later we can implement towards the deep learning or machine learning. So now the latest industry 4.0, it is nothing but artificial intelligence only. So that will be the entire session over here. I mean, not with this particular session. Just I'm saying with the functions. So how the codes has been generated in order to create or upload the data towards the cloud. So whenever if we write this particular API key, whatever the API key, whenever if you are going towards that our real-time products such as Amazon Hotstar or YouTube, everything the API key belongs to our mail ID and password only, right? If both are good, we will be able to join towards it. But here towards interfacing with this cloud, I have a particular API key over here, and I also have to select the field. So whatever if we see over here, it is nothing but this will be taken as the field. Okay. So here, whenever I go for the private view, this is nothing but known as a different field. So with the help of this field, we can monitor each and every day. So how to get that API keys in the sense, therefore we will be able to click on that API key function. So we'll be having this keys. If you want to generate a new key, like we are changing our password, right? Similarly, if we generate on this, we will be able to get a new key. Just go to this particular code, replace that API key, and we will be able to upload it. Therefore, it has started to upload this data. Yeah, this is completely a free server only. This server is completely free one. So now if I go for that particular view, you would be able to see that particular data. It has been uploaded at 4:52 and 40 seconds. Here you can see less than a minute. If you are not able to see in the sense, I will be able to magnify it. Yeah, so now you can see the data over here. So this is nothing but the complete status as well as the functions using IoT. So till now, with the help of internet, just I have explained only the function of how the camera can be streamed with the help of IP address when it is connected towards the same system and uploading the data towards the cloud. So with the help of this small applications, you can develop on your own. If you have any doubts, you can just ping it to the WhatsApp. Sorry, it's WhatsApp, always being in WhatsApp. So you just put it in the chat box so that I will be able to clear it. So I think it is being rained heavily outside. Yeah, you can use it for a flexible force sensor. There is no issue. Can be used. So those who have any doubts, you can just post it. In meanwhile, I would like to say we have started our internship trainings in collaboration with IETE Mumbai. So regarding the upcoming webinars, you also can view it in this our site pantechelearning.com. So we have different platforms as well as different courses for application during this lockdown. If you guys have any doubt, you can just ping into the chat box so that I can clear it to yours. So until I getting stop with this complete function, it will be completely uploading towards it. The resistance into kg unit, you can apply the conversion value in the codings. First, you have to see what is the digital value or what is the analog value which is obtained with the help of the controller. With the help of the conversion, you can apply it. For example, whenever if we go for that ultrasonic sensor, we will be reading that complete value, and that value is converted towards a centimeter and meter later on. So similarly, that you will be able to convert it. So if those are interested to conduct any of the webinars, FDP, or online workshops, you can approach us to these numbers. You can contact Mr. Senthil Kumar, Mr. Srinivasan, and Mr. Kumar Swami. Yeah, the sessions are normally, I think tomorrow it is with IoT with Raspberry Pi. Definitely you can see with it. Virtual reality is nothing but whatever we feel it is in the virtual form. For example, if you are imagining that you are driving or driving simulator or you are playing a game, that comes under definitely in the virtual reality. Augmented reality, some imaginary things will be there in your real time that cannot be seen through your naked eye. It is seen through this camera functions and you can able to view it in the form of a display. Okay guys, thanks for your support. Therefore, we will see you soon with a new technology. Once again, I thanks Kids Management for providing us wonderful opportunity. Thanks to all. Okay, guys, bye. Thank you all. Thank you for your wonderful participation and coordination. I hope you have enjoyed this kind of demos which I have shown.